Kings of Dirt and the GXCC races are proudly brought to you by Northwest Bulk Carriers and all of the GXCC's co-sponsors. Show, we focus in on our junior and lady competitors from round 5 of the GXCC series in Rysmierbult. Good numbers once again as we close in on the last 3 rounds of the championship.
Yes, I had a mechanical failure on the last race, so we did a complete new bike rebuild onto a new frame. Hopefully everything goes well.
I just want to say thanks for my dad and stuff. He's been really good to me, and I train really hard. And especially all the other riders on the track, and yeah, it's just nice to race with all the people.
The senior 85s, the big kids of the junior category, would be the first to go out and open up our racing account. A small field this time around though, but they would be the first to see clear air. Winningest rider on the tour so far this season, almost unbeaten in fact, Maddie Wilson, would have a problem off the gate and have to plough the field. It was Demel Du Plessis that actually pulled his first ever big hole shot with Branson on his heels. The 85 junior category would be up next with much bigger numbers this time around. All eyes would be on Kobus Bester to see if he could be bested at round 5. It was Troy Johnson that got clear air and the hole shot, and we've been watching to see the progress coming in from an improved Derek Karam. In the 65 category, it's Johnny Luck, Johnny Be Good, that would hammer it off the line once again and would be the man to beat at this championship race series, as he has been the whole way through the tour. Good off the gate and good enough to see the hole shot. That would be clean goggles and clean kit, at least for the first lap. In the 50cc category, we had a nice 9-rider lineup, making into the top 5 once again. Bruno Niebuhr starting to climb the ladder in the championship. Hanyu de Kock, the last of the Mohicans as we call him, 4th place finish just off the top 3. It was Jake the Snake Pretorius that managed to bag a 3rd place finish at round number 5, with the Mac Attack Mackenzie Bam getting number 2 spot. Once again though, it was Clarkie, Brandon Clark, that put his name on the top of the pile and the top of the championships. The stack gate of the 65cc junior category would see some big names breaking their way into the top 5. Zach Johnson got the number 5 finish just behind Logan van der Merwe, with Reese Ludwig inside of a top 3 placing. The top 2, as always, were going to be a big duke out. Matthew Stewart got 2nd place, meaning it was Johnny Luck that once again walked away with a flag-to-flag victory at round 5. This kid's already got one hand on the trophy. Confirmation of our small wheel categories, 50cc juniors, Clarkie gets the win ahead of Bam Pretorius and de Kock, and in the 65s, Lucky wins out ahead of Stewart, Ludwig and van der Merwe. The junior 85cc category saw big hitters once again. Cole Mayer breaking his way inside of a top 5. He's making a bit of a comeback this season. Moshan de Villiers gets a 4th place finish, and Baby Bester unfortunately this time got bested. Only a 3rd place ride for the winningest rider on the tour so far. That meant new names breaking into the top. Troy Johnson has been a rider on the fly for a long time. He just could not hang on for the win. That eventually went to a new winner on the tour. Derek Karam gets a big win at round 5 to start causing waves in the championship. In the senior 85s, even though he was strong off the gate, Demel Du Plessis unfortunately only finished down in 6th place after some throttle jam problems. Tyron van Staden then made his way into 5th. Judah de Villiers up into 4th, and Carl McKenzie took a number 3 finish. It was Carl Branson that took a number 2 finish, coming back from his mid-season injury problems, but once again, it was the unstoppable Matty Wilson. He has gone 5 for 5 on the season so far. Confirmation in the junior 85s, a standout stellar win late on in the season for Derek Karam, beating out Troy Johnson and Kobus Bester, and then in the bigger wheels, the big dogs once again, Wilson and Branson, the class of the field. On the quad ladies category, round number 5 gave us a 6-rider lineup. But on the championship, 2 names were at the top of the pile, Carly Buerta and Marty Backfisher. Those 2 leapt out the gate, meaning that it was going to be a 2-horse race out front, and everyone else was going to be fighting it out for that 3rd place finish. On the season, Janse van Vuuren and Stoltz have been the girls to watch.
Well, we both are getting much faster. We're getting faster together, but the dice is actually between us and the guys. We're getting top 10 overall, so that's where the dice is.
Great numbers coming in from the girls. Alzette Deploy walked away with a 6th place finish and some points in the bag coming away from this round. Janine Stoltz couldn't get onto the box this time. It was a 5th place ride from her, and up the road was Abigail Tonsing, 4th place. And stellar pace for the girls, definitely seeing big improvements on the tour. A more technical nature, meaning they didn't have to have the big horsepower, big dogs. Annelien Janse van Vuuren once again got herself into a 3rd place. That's going to be good for her championship hopes come the end of the season. The technical nature of the track didn't suit the bigger quad underneath Marty Backfisher, meaning that it was going to be gnarly Carly Buerta once again taking a stranglehold on the championship, coming back from the mechanical problems at the previous round. Confirmation results then, all about Buerta ahead of Backfisher, Janse van Vuuren, Abigail Tonsing, and then Stoltz and Deploy rounding out our top 6. On the ladies' bikes 2-wheel side of things, round number 5 gave us some good numbers. Well over 20 ladies in the lineup queue, but it was going to be a lot of dust for everyone, and the gaps did blow wide open on lap number 1 early on, meaning that inside the top 5, it was going to be a nail-biter. The 671 of Janine Detoy got a 7th place ride this time around. Thane Tonsing was up the road in 6th, and Colin Niebuhr made it onto the big numbers, top 5 for her. Adele Pirioni was in good form once again. She got a 4th place ride, and that's good points, with this round counting as just 3 rounds to go before the season wraps. Catherine Mostert got herself into the big numbers. 3rd place this time around for her, and she'll be climbing the ladder in the championship come the end of the season as well. Up the road was Annika Pieterse, the only Pieterse choosing to ride at this round of the championship, with sister doing international motocross duties and unfortunately missing out. That meant we had a new winner on the tour. It's been a long time since we've said that as well. Elise Olivier, normally so good at rock hopping and enduro riding, and she's come good in GXCC racing, takes her first big win of the championship and of the season. Great to see some new names out front. Confirmation then, Elise Olivier takes the win ahead of Pieterse, Mostert, Pirioni, and Niebuhr rounding out the top 5. Kings of Dirt and the GXCC races are proudly brought to you by Northwest Bulk Carriers, along with GXCC and their co-sponsors.